history. We've been this track since Season 3, and it's always had great races, and today should be no different. It's Seth Cole leads into turn number 1 with Jason Tross right behind in the 4. Just came off a couple of great road course races here. Jacob Anthony in third, going from first now, right below the 13 of Seth Cole, and he will take the lead. And Jacob Anthony, Alex Hawkins, Jackie Tang right behind. Those two had a huge surprise in qualifying runs, with Alex Hawkins qualifying 5th and Tang qualifying 7th, I think. And Hawkins now gave him the 10 little bump. He wants to take the lead here with Tang right behind. This race is going to be pretty huge, especially with Eugene Max, who's up there 3 wide for 4th. Is second in the points now, but oh boy, this track can get really hairy. It's Alex Hawkins leads. This race has been kind of like Charlotte, with starting it as a pack, well, the ARCSOA Lights series, where it was in a huge pack, and the leaders looks like start separated. Jeff Prosis third in the points, looking to try and regain second in the points, back from Eugene to Max. And our points leader Matthew Fuller, where is he at? 6th car. He is back in 19th position area, so, well, 24th, my apologies there, but Fuller needs to start getting up towards the pack because he does not want Fibrosis or Demax to close in, especially with only a couple races left to go before we decide who's going to be in the championship final. It's going to be very important. Sean Galligan comes in, he has a problem in the 44 car, so Sean Galligan's race is cut short as Fibrosis is the leader in that number 9 car with a really good run, which he really needs really badly, especially at this point in the season. It's a shame Sean Galligan to come in now, but hopefully he can somehow rebound from it, but not much time to do it. Wholesaler Seth Cole has fallen back really far, all the way down to 26th place, make that 27th now, and Alex Hawkins getting by, but these guys really fell back on the start. But Seth Cole, he's done a pretty good job of starting in the front multiple times, but he really has struggled to put out consistently good finishes. He sits 12th in the points, and to be honest, I don't see him as a championship threat this season, which is unfortunate. As the 13 car has shown potential to win championships, it's just they need some little better luck. Noah Hart, who currently sits 4th in the points, has to really start gaining ground on the points leaders with only a couple races to go. And Noah Hart 3rd, going for 2nd against William Duncan here. He really needs to fish ahead of all the top 3. Same for Nicholas Guerrera, he still has a shot to get into the championship like a couple other drivers, but Guerrera has to really start stepping it up. And really hope that there's bad luck towards Fibrosis, Fuller, and Max. That's currently happening. Fuller is kind of struggling right now. He is working his way through, but trying to find Max. Max is down a little bit in 30th, so it's pretty important right now. Daniel Day came in to fix an issue here. His heart turned him. Oh, God, he didn't. Well, he has turned him yet, but now he has. Oh, God. Oh, into the air. Daniel Day got some air time there. And hopefully everybody gets by. Guerrera got a huge shunt in there. And that's going to cause more problems. Guerrera, problems. Anthony's there. Jacob Anthony with problems himself. He got involved. And huge crash. Nick Smith venting out with a huge shove and a... Holy cow, Nick Mace. No, not Nick Mace. That's not it. My bad. But, oh, Demax involved. Top 3 in the points. And a huge amount of problems here. And a huge crash involved with Fibrosis leads, and that was not what he wanted to see. Nick Smith involved, Cavanero involved. Holy cow. The replay here, we're going to look at Jerry Guerrera. He just shunts 71, and he gets into Fuller, and that's where Anthony got involved, clipped the 10 car here, but, oh, Seth Cole, a huge shunt there, and he goes over, and Nick Smith drilled him there. Nick Smith just drilled the 88. Oh boy, Vincent Allen had nowhere. Oh God, oh good lord. Vincent Allen was all the way back 30 seconds. See how he gets involved into this crash here. Oh, he goes to the wall, but he had nowhere to go. And oh man, a lot of very vicious hits. Nick Mason to 77 there. But, my bad, that was Nick Mace, sorry, my bad. That was a very vicious wreck. Hopefully everybody's okay, but good lord. That was a very awful wreck, and Jerry Guerrero, we are here, is climbing out of his car. A little sore, but holy cow, that was awful. Well, we head back in the green here in Las Vegas as Fibrosis leads. That was after a very awful wreck. Fibrosis had a pretty good gap going, and the worst thing you want to see was the field getting bunched back up. But Sean Galligan with damage from the last incident is slowing up the field, so Fibrosis seeing what he wants to see, and Noah Hart not going to be the most liked driver after this one, but that kind of was a racing accident. Day did come down, and Hart did make a move that could have been avoided, but he couldn't. I don't think he wanted to risk being slowed down, especially with the championship being in his grasp right now. It's oh boy, not again, okay. Dylan Young and Jacob Hart there, a little butting of the heads there. And Fibrosis just pulls straight away, just says, screw you guys, I'm going home. But that 9 car, Fibrosis actually won our first ever race here in Las Vegas, so he definitely has some sort of advantage here with Duncan and Guerrero up there in the front. Those two haven't had the best finishes compared to Fuller in the top 4 points, but yeah, Matthew Fuller in the 6 has worked his way up into the top 10, looking for 5th right now in the number 6 car. Fuller has led the points for a good chunk of the season this far, and he's done a great job rebounding from injury, gets into the 47 there. Oh boy, almost had another accident there with Burton. But Brandon McGuire, look at McGuire up there in 5th place right now, fighting with Fuller right on his tail. Actually make that 2nd place now, my bad. But Matthew Fuller fighting to get the Fibrosis. He knows he has to get to him. He can't risk the max or Fibrosis gaining in the points. So the race goes on as we are pretty much halfway to the halfway point. Very vital to get these good runs very late in the season. Fuller gaining incredibly quickly on the number 9 there. And Fuller's closing in on the leader, Charlie Fibrosis. Cody Lamas looking for a 4th straight win, which has never happened before either. But Cody Lamas looking to try and make some more history. I mean, he's won all 3 of the last 3 races, and so Lamas has got a ton of momentum going on right now. And now he's in 3rd, so he does have a shot. But also, Brandon McGuire in 4th place. Who could have seen this coming at all? McGuire, who was very impressive at Watkins Glen, has really been shining this far in the late part of the season. He's doing really bad points-wise, but he is showing some good potential here today in Las Vegas. And trying to look for any other surprise people like Joshua Michaels up there in the front. We haven't seen Michaels do anything much this season. Eric Byrne, Scamnicky, fall flat on their faces since the start of the season. These guys looks like they're finally getting some good runs. Jake Baskinger is surprisingly in the top 10 right now. And I'm not sure how he's even there here. Contact! Ross turns the 1! Oh boy, it's gonna be bad. Oh, Dylan Young involved, Michaels involved. Oh, Michaels into the wall. Burton, Curtis, several others. And Joshua Michaels on his roof here. Nick Mace involved, and Mace slams into him. Mace got nowhere to go, and Michaels is on his roof. Joshua Michaels on his roof right now, the 17, and caution flies again. Another bad wreck. Looking at Joshua Michaels here, that's where the 1 car got turned, and it all goes right at Dylan Young, and look at Michaels get right into the catch fence a little bit, ripped it a tiny bit. Look at Nowakowski just slipped right through. That was a slick move. We need to get an onboard of that one. Onboard of Ted Nowakowski here. This is where the 1 car gets turned right there. Watch Nowakowski just slip right through all of this. Well, he sort of slipped through it, but he did get some contact, but he did actually pretty good job just getting through that. But my bad, big call there. All right, here we go. Another restart here at the 6th of Matthew Fuller, and he's gonna have Sean Galligan next to him on the laps still. And here we come. Back to the green flag. Fuller looking to extend the points lead here. In the 6th car, we are back underway. Michael Block in 2nd after a fantastic 4-tire pit stop. Look at Charles Sanford down there already going for 2nd. But Galgan's going to slow him up a tiny bit, or maybe not. Galgan actually gets by the 6th. Now, if a caution flew, that'd be great for Galgan, but I don't think that's going to happen. But Sanford to the lead with Noah Hart and Jason Tross right behind. Jason Tross 6th in the points, Hart 4th in the points. Charles Sanford 8th in the points. But Sanford still has a technical shot to get into this, but he has to really start racking up top 5s left and right here. He still is kind of a long shot, but it is possible, but he's going to have to fight really hard for it and hope that Fuller and others have some trouble. Fuller lost the lead really quickly in their restart. And starting at Sanford leads, Jason Tross right behind at 2nd place. Now both these two have had some okay races this season, but they have not really been able to perform like the points leaders have. But the race continues on here with Perkins forcing his teammate all the way up there to the front. And we'll see what happens here. Well, how about this? Joshua Michaels, who was towed after being on his roof, has managed to get the car back out on track. So Joshua Michaels fighting to stay in this race. So after going on his roof and getting the car back out there, that is impressive. Someone need to give him a round of applause for that one. Dylan Young slowing up the leaders as people slither the way down the bottom. And hopefully we don't wreck each other. If we don't wreck each other here, please don't do that. Thank you very much. Yep. Alex Allen with an actual good run compared to his brother. Holy cow. Alex Allen currently in 7th place. He's been racking it up in the Elite Series. Can he actually rack up some good finishes here in the DuPont Cup Series? He currently sits really far down the points compared to his brother. I mean, not brother. Fuck, brother. Fucking, his, nephew. Sorry, I made a mistake a couple times this season. I apologize very deeply. But oh boy, ooh, Shelton with a little bit of some issues there. And Deanna Shelton, who had some problems in one of the wrecks tonight, if I'm correct, is currently in 5th. Shelton actually came close to winning here last season, but lost to Noah Hart in the closing laps. And that's pretty much the closest she's been to a win lately in the number 9A car as Tross leads. But Shelton really moving through to the lead here, and that number 9A car, she has now won a couple seasons. It'd be great to see her win again. And here comes Pyrrhus down there at the bottom in 3rd. Where has Fuller? Fuller's dropped back a good bit. He's fallen to 14th. Chris Louviere in 12th place right now. Very impressive for the number 20 car. And Louviere has been racking up some okay runs. A couple okay runs in the last couple of races here. And Alex Allen actually passing by third in the points by Broses here. And Allen's been on fire tonight, and he continues to do so. The number 01 car as Tross and Shelton battle for 1st and 2nd place. They are approaching PJ Williams in the 16. As we cycle through the field, Cody Lamas, after we saw him in 3rd, has fallen to 21st. Not sure what's happened to him tonight. Jackie Tang, we saw him start from the front. He's fallen back a tiny bit. Same for McWhort. Points leader Fuller stuck behind the 2. This is a good chunk of drivers here. Oh, Hart lost the steering! The steering is gone, the 47! Noah Hart, and he slows up the field. Here Duncan slid to avoid that one. But Noah Hart lost his steering there, and Duncan comes out with Perkins involved, and that's going to be a caution. And holy cow, Noah Hart around. William Duncan stupidly going right into the 47, and Perkins getting involved there. And oh boy, Tang was drilled the 27 there. But caution comes out during pit stops, and that is going to be a huge game changer as they race each other out of the pits. I am not sure what the heck just happened there. I'm not even sure how to describe this. Hart just loses the steering and goes right into the wall here. And, Duncan panics to avoid the 47, and then goes a little too fast there into that entry and just gets into the 47. And Perkins, unfortunately, was involved in that. And that is not good for a heart. And that was not what he needed, especially since he was fourth in the points. Alright, well, we had an extended red flag for some reason, so these drivers that put a lap down to Hawkins, Michaels, PJ Williams, Cody Lamas were all put a lap down in that instant. I don't know how William Duncan's in third place. Don't ask me how, but he's somehow in third. As we head back to the green flag, Jason Tross leads as we are approaching 20 laps to go here. Second, the points, Traffic Brosis up there in second. This is exactly the run he's going to need here tonight, Las Vegas. Yes, Tross to the lead. Brosis and William Duncan. Look at Duncan, even though that car is damaged, that 87 is still kicking. And look at it go, that 87, it's lost a couple of pounds off it because of the damage, but it's still flying. Look at that 87 go, he is a bullet right now. William Duncan showing no mercy, he is flying. Perhaps that wreck helped him, in a way, in a semi-strange, dumb way. Left by Brosis and Tross lose it, and look at that 87 just pulling the ladies. Just like he pulls away from these guys. That was a horrible joke, and I should be freaking smacked for it. But here comes Cole Daly now. Daly with third, going for second place with help of PJ Lynn the 16. Cole Daly, who has done literally nothing this season, is up to second place now. And Cody Lama is now fighting. He wants his lap back for sure, I'd imagine. Alex Allen in fifth. Cisnowski in sixth. That's surprising. And a couple others. Chris Washer ninth. Jackson. Then Chris Louviere fighting his way towards the front. There's Matthew Fuller, our points leader, back there. And Willie Duncan leads still, but here comes Cole Daly in the 22 down there on the bottom in the 22 going for the lead. He wants that lead back. Here comes Lamas going back underneath. He wants his lap back, but he has to get by Daly and hope for a caution. Guys, we could have a new threat to win this race. Chris Washer just drove. Well, now he has. Chris Washer just drove the fastest lap of the entire race. And the 28 in by the 9. Now looking past the 01. That 28 car's flying right now. Fastest car of the night so far. Washer going for the 4. Going for Alex Allen. Chris Washer, he has not won a race this season after winning a record-breaking 4 races last season. Look at that 28 go. And he's shoving the 01 towards the front as well. He's 4th. Going for 3rd now. Oh, going for 2nd now, I think. Hold on. Well, now he's 4th. But here comes the 28 car. Now he's looking for 3rd. Now he's going for 2nd against Cole Daly in the 22. Washer is moving. Washer flying. He goes to 2nd now. Gets 2nd. Now he's coming under the 87. And here he comes, the 28 car. Chris Washer flying his way towards the front. Chris Washer, 10th in the points. Gonna take the lead here with coming to 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go here. Chris Washer trying to pull away from the 01 of Alex Allen. It's not been a good season for Mayonnaise Racing. They have struggled all season long. None of their drivers have a shot at the championship, well, realistic shot at the championship. Ian Duda has struggled with only 1 win. Washer has not won, but he currently sits 10th in the points, but his championship strength has been minimal. Charles Jackson won, but he's done nothing else besides that. It's been a tough season for the Mayonnaise Racing team, but Chris Washer trying to get a win for them. And here comes 3 wide for the lead here. Really big. Oh boy, here comes Cole Daly back to the lead. Oh, they squeeze each other. And Washer loses the lead there. But now it's only because of loud cars. And oh boy, oh. Williams being given no room. Swaz it. Look at a little sandwich there. Here comes Charles Jackson, his teammate underneath now. Jackson wants to get by the 28. Here comes the MYR cars pushing to the lead. Here they go. Pushing Charles Jackson to lead is Chris Washer, but now he leads his teammate out to dropping. And here comes Chris Washer right back again here. Exciting racing here in Las Vegas. Here comes Shelton down low for second. Deanna Shelton does not want to let this one slip from her like it did last season. She goes for second now. Shelton could have won last season, but her car was not strong enough in the late going stages of the race. Will it be the same this season? Washer on the back of 16, using him as a pick and as a drafting tool to get by. And Washer flies right by. We got a couple latecomers. Look at all these Team Thunder cars up here in the front. Cisnowski, Duncan, Louviere. All they're missing is Vincent Allen, but he's in the garage. And Washer pulling from the 16. It's gonna take a lot to get by the 28. 2 laps to go for Chris Washer. He's got a bunch of lap traffic in front of him. Trying to get by Galligan. Now trying to get by the 47 of Hart. Squeezes right on by. Washer using his lap cars. Duda may slow up his own teammate here. Oh boy, Charles Jackson up. Yep, they're up. Am I ordering the 72 to get out of the way? Charles Jackson, as they come to the white flag, trying to sneak away and steal the win from his teammates. 3 wide squeeze. And Charles Jackson in second. But Chris Washer, I think, is pulled away too far for Charles Jackson to close in. Coming into turn number 3, Chris Washer struggling to get a win all season after last season's dominance in the win category. Will finally come back to victory lane here at Las Vegas. 1-2 for MYR. And a huge race for Team Thunder. And a fantastic race. And a fantastic last couple laps. Across the line here. What about the points? Fuller finishes 14th place. Vibrosis finished ahead of him, so he will clear. McWhirr comes in 11th place. Excellent job by the 83. After getting involved in that red car, finishes 20th. Cole Daly scores a 5th. Holy cow. Alex Allen gets a 6th.